for Hobby Supply. Today we're going to do update 36. I've been out here quite a bit, but in short bursts of time. So I have gotten a lot of little things done, but I'm going to show you what they have been, and I hope you enjoy 36. Okay, gang. I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you about this lumberyard building. It's really nicely done. It's a 3D printed item that was sent to us by Whistle Stop Models. He has sent me a whole bunch. I talked about it in the last video, but he sent me a bunch of things to use. And this is the first one that I've done. And I just think it really looks super cool. Hang on a minute here. If we back up, you can see it in relation to the lumber mill. I just think it looks really, really cool. It's indicative of something that I would have seen in Albuquerque at a lumber place that used to be there called Baldridge. They used to have a real nice lumber yard. But I remember these all over the place. And the lumber that's 3D printed in there, the camera doesn't want to focus too good, but it's really nice. Paints up well. Just a nice looking structure, and I think it goes really good with the lumber mill. So this will be the next edition, and hold on just a minute. Let me show you, well, if I can get the camera someplace. Let me show you his paper. This is the gentleman. And this particular model is this one. And there is his info. And it was just really nice of him to send some of this stuff to me. And I thoroughly enjoyed and loved the look of the oil well stuff that I actually bought on eBay. Then he found me. I think I went through it on the other video. But here is the number of this kit. Robin and I are going to start buying some of this stuff for the shop, but not until September. And I think I said that on the last video. Those piles there are Atlas piles. They don't belong to this, but everything you see within this frame right here comes with this 3D printed model. Okay, everybody, I got the track cleaned up pretty well. I had it clean, but I had some switches that weren't working, and I've got some different stuff running now. And if you can run these alligators on this track, you can run anything on this track. But I have them connected to the reefer train right now, and I've had them running around for quite a while now with no problems. I'll get a couple more shots. And I got another little surprise running over here. The ACT Doodlebug. I've only gotten this on there for about 15 minutes, but the longer I leave it on there, the better it runs. I keep having to turn the throttle down. Okay, everybody. If you want to go crazy and you can't figure out how in today's world, what you can do is you can put these guy wires out of Easy Line on your radio tower. Then you can take it off your old layout and have it flung pardon me, flung around all over the place apparently, and put into a cabinet, very back of a cabinet, back there where that curved bridge is. Then you can pull it out and try and take all 6 of those easy lines and figure out how they got tangled together. And I can assure you that it's much more complicated than trying to untangle your wife's tiny gold chain that's about that size. I've been standing here for about 45 minutes trying to untangle those 6 lines. They're untangled, and the tower is about ready to be installed up there on the mountain. However, I have to put the lightning up there first, so I've got to find that and get it out and at least get the LEDs put back there for the lightning. But we're getting there. But I just wanted to tell you how difficult it is to untangle it. It probably would have been just easier to cut it off and start over, but I didn't. Why? I guess because I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay, everybody. I got the tower up, but next to that blue background, you can't even hardly see the guy wires, and I broke the 2 on the other side. So I think I'm going to change those to charcoal gray or something color. It's going to be quite a chore because I've already got the tower mounted and I don't want to dismount it. But it can be done. So I'll think about that tomorrow, maybe. If I turn around here, my switch right there, I was having trouble with the point closest to us was hanging low and it was derailing cars. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little piece of brass rod underneath there from side to side, and then those 2 little pieces of scenery cover up the glue that's holding that in place. Then while I was doing that and lifting and leveling that turnout, I broke a feeder wire right there where you see the fresh solder. So I fixed that. And now the train seems to run through it without derailing cars. So what would be problematic in the back is now fixed. Okay, gang. I have the anchor blocks and the new brown guy wires. I have them hooked to the anchor blocks. Now the idea is to go up there, attach the line to the tower with super glue. Then once I get the 2 guy wires hooked to the tower, take the block down and glue them back down where I had them. So we're going to attempt this and see how it goes. Okay, gang, after about 18 million tries, I finally have all the guy wires on the radio antenna. It is where it goes. And I know they don't show up very good on camera, but you can now, I changed them to a dark brown, and now you can see them against the blue backdrop. In the process of that, I bent the antenna. I went through, I had 2 of them on, was putting the 3rd one on, knocked off the 1st one, went back in, rebuilt it, brought it out, had torn the 3rd one off, rebuilt the 3rd one, came back, put 1 wire from the very top, or 1 easy line all the way from the top down to the bullard on the ground, and glued that in place. Then I got inspired and did the one on the right hand side there. It took me a little while. It's very hard to see and it's very hard to lean over there to get there. But now that it's there, it's there. So, there you have it. I don't have the lights hooked up to it yet, but that'll be coming. But there's the tower. Okay, gang, as you can see, I got the fire lookout also mounted. No big deal, it was already constructed. I had it down here in the save pile. But I put it down here because this is actually the more forested end of the mountain range, of the mountains that we have. So if you look at it there, that's pretty forested, and as planned, it gets a little less dense over this way where the radio tower is, and then it becomes desert over there. So the idea was have the Forest Service lookout over there. And I like it there. I got to put some foliage around the bottom. Same thing on the bullards or the anchors over here on the radio tower. And I want to put a little building back there, a little shed up there. Probably do that here in a few minutes, but we'll check that out. Okay, as you guys can see here, I did put a small shed over there with like an air conditioner on the back side of it. It's got two doors on the other side. You can't see it from here, so it doesn't really matter. The idea is that there's a shed there at the bottom of the radio tower. So there we go. Okay, I don't have any foliage around them, but as you notice, I have the pump jacks and the tanks mounted back there. Those are Z scale in the background, and these are N scale up here in front. There's a pump jack and some tanks and another pump jack behind it back there. Now, of course, I've got to put ground foliage and stuff in there and fill in any gaps and all that stuff, make it look like something, but it's looking more and more like an oil field. So I'm liking that. Well, I got my first little just plug box put in, and this box is connected directly to layout power. So when the layout power comes on, the tower starts blinking. All the buildings and all the other stuff will have an on-off switch on them, but this one will go whenever the layout is on, as it should be. Okay, I'm going to move on and connect up some other stuff that I've got done, and I'm going to work on some lighting on the buildings along the city area back here. I got to get some kind of lights put in there, and also do a lot of little painting and detail stuff. But anyway, I'll be back there. Okay, there we go. That's how the lightning and thunder is connected in. And not too pretty wiring tie-up going across there, but I may fix that later, I may not. Doesn't really matter. But there's the lightning and thunder and the first lighting, which is that little box over there, and that is the radio tower. So there you have it. And here is my push button. I'm going to turn up the sound. I think I like the sound way up. I don't know which way is up. That's all the way down. Okay, now we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna push it up above. Now that I've turned the sound up. like it. Okay, here's just a couple, 2 or 3 of the lights. That's my doodle bug up there with the lights on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Short and sweet, I guess. But anyway, here I am doing the end, and I don't remember how much I actually filmed before the fact. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it today. And as usual, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.